Ángel la ciencia.
What's up, taters? What's up, taters? Okay, it looks like Rumble may have fixed the issue because I was really surprised that my taters started dancing in my chat so soon. Normally, like as soon as when we start having problems with hold on, I'm multitasking right now. When we started having problems with I was having problems with them Sunday, I sent them a ticket saying, hey, I'm paying for this. And my streams have been lagging and there's a long delay and none of this was going on until y'all start getting millions and millions and millions of people coming from other big streamers. And they sent me some generic stuff to my... Can you please confirm these specific, what do you call these, specifications, I think? Can you please? Thank you, Alexia, about complimenting me on my hair. I appreciate it. Said something about, can you, the specs or something, the specs. Can you compare and see if these specs are what you, and I'm like, Heifer, I've been using you guys for several months now, and I haven't had a problem till you allow 3 huge, and I mean in the millions of people to your platform. And I'm sorry, but you ain't on that level of YouTube yet where you can get that type of traffic and handle it. I mean, come on. And then my tater started down. I just said that to her, right? And that was today. And so my tater started dancing. Because I was like, I'll go ahead, See, I need to start using Odyssey again. See, I stopped using Odyssey for free because my taters kept talking about it kept looping and looping and looping. But Odyssey said they fixed it. Now, I still need to go see, but I'm going to have to pay for the same developer who fixed it the first time. I got to have him fix it the second time because Odyssey changed the codes. And when they changed the codes, I didn't care because I wasn't using them to live stream anymore. I was using Rumble. Although it was a pain in the ass because I got to use the RTMP. And with Odyssey, all I got to do is just go live and boom, it's on. Like right now, I'm live streaming Odyssey and I didn't have to set nothing up. All I had to do was just go live. With Rumble, it's like a dinosaur days. You got to take the stream key, then you got to take the stream URL, then you got to take it off there, then you got to place it in there, then you got to hit save. And you got to change that every time you stream. Every time you stream. You don't have to do that with Facebook, with Odyssey, or YouTube. You have to do that with Rumble. So, and I want you guys, don't put all your faith in Rumble. Just don't. Just like don't listen. Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter to turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm learning so much. If you guys are part of my Telegram, you already know what I'm talking about, okay? I showed you the receipts. I'm so overwhelmed with information. It's just like I'm just sitting here going, I don't know where to start first. So, yeah. So, Rumble, in my opinion, although they're taking the problematic YouTubers, those YouTubers are not going to be like Cuck Diesel and Off the Chain either. I understand Rumble has very similar TOS and community guideline terms, just like YouTube. And I told you guys before, I did not intentionally mean to get him banned, but somebody made a very racist comment. I deleted it and told him to, screw off, F off. He came back and made another one. And since Rumble does not give me, unless I download their stupid apps, I'm not downloading nobody's app. Where's my water? Oh. So they said, well, you can ban them from the Amazon. I don't have an app and I'm not downloading your stupid app. You should have that on the desktop first before you have it on the app. So so they wanted me to give them the link to where the video was. And then the staff just totally banned the entire, they banned his entire account, which is what I was not going for. But what I'm saying is, if they'll do something like that, which is pretty extreme, to just ban that boy's account. Now he was an idiot, making the subtle racial comments, but to ban him from the entire platform, I was like, ruh-roh. And that right there made me realize, okay, what's the difference between Rumble and YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I would exclusively live stream on my own platform, but we know that ain't gonna work. I'll have a handful of my dedicated, and you can always have, and I'm very appreciative of my dedicated followers. They're on my website right now. That's who you see right here in that chat right there. These are my ride or die taters, right? But for the most part, people are not going to leave this platform. You know what I'm saying? With Sneeko and iShowSpeed. Well, iShowSpeed is just on a 2-week suspension, but Sneeko is completely banned. When you are banned from the platform, I'm sorry, if you were making 5 figures every month, you're gonna miss that money, because you ain't gonna get that type of money on Rumble. Yeah, you gonna have people gonna donate. They do have what's called Rumble rants, But you ain't gonna make that type of money. They just don't have it set up that way. They don't have the monetization set up that way. And you're not going to get enough Rumble rants to make that type of money. I'm just sorry. It's just not going to happen. So Rumble will probably get there. Maybe, sorta, kinda, maybe. I don't know. But as of right now, YouTube is king. And the Republicans are to blame for that because nobody conservative, decided to run. And please, before you cucks come in here and tell myself, well, shut your bitch ass up. I'm so tired of you cuck ass motherfuckers. Why am I on the side full of fucking spineless, weak ass people? Why can't y'all just be liberals? Tired of you goddamn pussy ass Republicans and conservatives. Always make excuses, not holding your own accountable. You know different than didn't do mamas. My son ain't do no shooting. He a good boy. He was gonna go to Harvard. And you dumbasses tell myself, well, conservatives are not that bad. Oh, Lord have mercy if I talk about Trump. Oh my God. Well, you don't need a bump stock anyway. I just want to slap you motherfuckers sometimes. Anyway, as I was saying, hold on. I don't even see, I see my chat, but I don't even see the YouTube chat. Here we go. So, the thing about it is that the liberals, we had no idea that they was going to go crazy. But when Zuckerberg started creating Facebook, somebody conservative should have been creating something similar. All right. When whoever the original people of Twitter should have been somebody conservative. But that just goes to show you that how the right wings and people who are right wing or right wingers or right leaning conservatives, they don't think on that type of level. You got it is true. Liberals do dominate the entertainment. They do make the best clubs. I'm sorry, they just do. And I wish we would get out. I wish we would get out of that thinking. And maybe it's just a cultural thing. Because I can't name you one, when I was young growing up, I can't name you one conservative club that was on and popping. Not one. So maybe we need to, raise Generation Z into being more fun and creative. And yeah, it's all about work, but you got to have some fun too. Like, oh my God. Anyway, let me stop. I want to talk about the OPEC thing first, but let me go ahead and talk to my chat a little bit because there's that. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water because I had a lot of salt today. That's really bad. And I want to... I don't know what I was about to say. So, and speaking of simps, like, Georgia is not on the right. Georgia is not on our team. You guys are so full of shit giving that woman. But then again, I think it's women, period. You let us get away with so much shit when it's obviously that a woman is playing your dumb ass. Somebody can come to you, some of you, not all of you, but those you simping for Georgia, tell my son, she just had to kiss. She ain't got to do shit. Okay? Listen, hold on. Guess who didn't kiss the ring and is the only country still getting gas? So Hungary didn't kiss the ring of the little man who likes more money and weapons, Zelensky. I can say Zelensky because this video is not going to get monetized. My live streams are never monetized because I do a lot of profanity on it. So he didn't get kissed the ring. They tried to do the EU tried to do regime change in Hungary. It didn't work. They have a wall around Hungary to prevent illegal immigration, and they incentivize husband and wives to have more kids by not only giving them grants that can be forgiven, provided that the more kids they have, the more money they're given, and it can be forgiven. I think if I forget what the thing is. Also, here's another thing too. Also, they are not going to be freezing. I had some I don't even know if these are just trolls, federal agents, or just infiltrators. We're just catching it from all ways. But let me tell you people something. If I catch you coming into my comment section, just blatantly spreading false news, and you could be a bot. You could be a bot too. I'm just going to fucking just ban you. And I'll tell you when I ban you. You just don't find out you're banned. I'll go, you out of here. I tell you when I ban you, I'll let you know you're banned. So I had some idiot tell myself, I'm from Hungary and you don't know what you talking about. That's a straight cap. First of all, Hungary is only at 60% reserve. Lying, just straight up lying to me. I know Hungary ain't they have their reserves, unlike us. And guess what? They still getting oil from Russia. While Germany is like, ooh. How do you say cold? I forgot how to say cold in German. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, kalt. How did I forget kalt? Ich bin kalt. Oh, wow. I really did forget my German, didn't I? That's an easy word I could have remembered. Why did I forget that damn... Out of all words, why did I forget that one? That is so silly. Okay. Anyway, so let me say this. So here we go. So here go the Germans, like, Scheiße, ich bin kalt. Ich heiße Deutschland. Ich heiße America. Ich liebe Russia. No, how do they say Russia in German? Is it Ruski? I don't care. I'm not going to look that one up. So, no. Hungary going to be good. Tell me some 60% reserves. Hell, I wish we had 60% reserves. We've been selling oil. We've been selling our reserves to China. We've been also selling it to the EU, hence the Nord Stream pipeline being blown up, because we want to make all our money off of that. I'm not going to go on that rant anymore. But so let's get into that. And you guys really, Ruslan, that's how you say it. You disappoint me, Dimitri. Ruslan. Okay. So here's the deal. So we've been, instead of the stupid monkey in the daggone White House, the man who's wearing diapers because he can't hold his fecal matter inside his body, okay? He has now stopped drilling, stopped pipelines. I keep telling you guys, we don't need no Saudi oil. We don't need Russia oil. We don't need nobody. We don't even need Venezuela's oil. We have enough oil to last us the next 200 years. But what the Biden administration is trying to do, and looks like they're succeeding, is getting us off of oil and gas and trying to get that Green New Deal, which is going to enslave the entire Western society. Because guess what? The Eastern society is not having it. And you know what? With the OPEC deciding to now have just only to lower their, to not produce any more oil, to underproduce. Remember when Biden went down there to try to beg, you know what I'm saying? He did that fist bump with the Saudi prince, crown prince, who's now the leader now, I do believe. What do you call him? The prime minister or the president or something? I don't know what his title is. But he in charge now, right? He's not no prince no more. He in charge. So he went there and like, oh, I done made a boo-boo. Oh, I done shut down a lot of oil refineries and I put a lot of extra conditions and policies to prevent them from opening up while I'm the poopy pants president and while I'm in a pickle because gas prices is going up and I'm gonna need some oil. Man, please. He told him get the hell out of here. I'm not giving you no more oil. So he had to come down with his diaper tucked in between his butt. You know what I'm saying? Come back a loser. Big old L in his face, right? Big old L in his knucklehead. Then he gonna come back and tell, this is back then, saying the same thing now. Telling the oil companies they're gonna have to lower their gas prices. This is not communism, idiot. This is capitalism. Yes, welcome to capitalism. By the way, I love capitalism. I love it, okay? Capitalism, I love it, okay? But here's the deal. The fact is that you cannot be a fascist government and tell other profiting companies what to do based upon your actions. If the gas was in abundance, the gas company would not be rising them, you idiot. So he gonna sit up here and tell me something. I need the gas companies to lower their profits. Why would they do that? When you gonna get blamed? We ain't gonna, and it's your fault. It's your fault. And why are you taking our reserves and selling it at 3, 4? All this money being laundered and all this money being given away. And guess what? Florida got to beg for some money for you to help them. But yet still they sent how much money? $65 million. No, $165 million again today to Ukraine. They sent $2 billion last week. So I don't even know what the total amount of billions we have sent to Ukraine. This broke ass, ghetto ass, Nazi loving country, except for the Russia side, you know what I'm saying? And then it's and I'm sitting here like, what? Why are we taking care of everybody except for our own over here? And then y'all sit up here and let the daggone border wide open. That's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So everybody in the Middle East and in Africa and Russia and some of the other countries, I don't know how Slovakia feels about Biden, but they hate Biden. Venezuela president, don't like Biden. Cuban president, don't like Biden. Bolsonaro, didn't I say his last name? Don't like Biden. So now you got these leading cuck countries that are our allies. Woo, child, with allies like us, they don't even need enemies. So we got them because they're cucks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a friend. Y'all seen these groups of friends, right? I never had such friends. I never will allow anybody I would treat like crap to be in our circle. But I'm sure you have seen this where there's a group of friends and there's one friend that's just, He's the one who gets shits on the most. He's the one that they play practical jokes on. He's the one that they joan on. He's the one that they basically leave stranded. He's the one that they basically, just treat like shit. Abandoned on a lonely highway, take his money, make them come over to this house and cook the food and eat it all and just junk up the house and then leave it, and then he gets in trouble with his mama. You know what I'm saying? There's always that one friend that doesn't realize that he has so low self-esteem, but he feels so good to be part of the big boy club. And he doesn't care if they treat him like shit as long as they treat him like shit while he's a member of this big boy club. So he's the one who's drive these guys all over the place. He's the one who pay for all the food. He's the one who pays for the gas. He's the one who did basically bring them over the house. He's the one who basically let these men come into their bedroom, come to his bedroom while he's sitting in the living room and have sex on his damn bed. Okay. It's like, so that is what's America, and believe it or not, Canada. We are, I know it's hard to believe Canada's in this one, but Canada and America are like the cool kids. And I would put UK in there, but the way we have destroyed the pound, not destroyed, lower the value of the pound tremendously. Never in my life would I ever see that happen. When I used to go to Germany, the pound was double the dollar. Double. So if I came home in America with a pound, I would get $2 back. Now, if I come, which I'm never going to go over there again, but if I was to have magically a pound and trade it in, I would just get $1 back. How did we do that? I'll tell you how, because we're destroying their economy by Russia. So all the things that we decided to do to Russia is being done to the EU westernized countries, except for Hungary, and to the UK. And so now it makes sense why Russia is taking their time slowly. They're not even, because if Russia wanted the war to be over, all they got to do is snap their fingers and it'll be over in 2 days. And it's not including no nukes. It has nothing to do with no nukes. Russia don't have to do no nukes to get rid of Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? It's like Putin is dragging this on because he wants to repeat a 1941 again in history book. Okay? He first of all, Putin is already going to be in the history book, but I think he really want a slaughter like they did but a lot of Soviets at that time died in 1941. Now don't get me wrong, a lot of Nazis died as well. But I mean, this time, I guess he wants to reverse it where it's not that many Russians dying and ain't nothing but Ukrainians dying, because now it's starting to get a little cold over there. I'm looking at the dead bodies from the Ukrainians and they got these thick old goose down jackets. I was like, it's getting cold over there already? Yup, it's getting cold over there already. So the leaves are basically balding. Trees are balding. Now you can see these drones that they got from Iran. Oh, and guys, you got to go look at my Telegram. I'm telling you, I'm showing you all the tea. They're showing the camera. Unlike the Russian one, the Russian camera was all in black and white and it was all like snowy in there. These Iran drones, ooh, they are top of the line. That shit is in color. And what they doing is now they can't hide in the trees or in the bushes. And so they drop bombs or the grenades down there and just blow them up because they can see them as clear as day. And these drones also got heat monitors, so they can't even hide anymore. And they hit them targets. They hit them targets good every damn time. And I'm like, what? They should just go home. They should just go home. And so, yeah, it's happening like that. But I'm not supposed to be talking about that. Those suicide drones, those drones are impressive. I guess the reason why I'm so impressed, Craig, and anybody else who's familiar with these drones, the reason why I'm so impressed is because I seen the drones of Russia, and it's like, especially the black and white thing. I was like the black and white the camera. I'm like, I can't see nothing. It's like it just wasn't a good quality. And I'm not saying they didn't hit their targets, but it looked like it took a while. And then if the drone was too close, then the camera just got destroyed. With these Iran drones, boy. Okay, so OPEC. So let me get back to OPEC, right? Let's play this video, and then we're gonna talk about. Hold on a second, guys. I want to show you this video that's going to go into more details, but then I want to show you like Russia, Saudi Arabia, all the countries that are part. I'm not going to sit here and try to name all of them, but I know Saudi and Russia are the main one. Now they are paying us back. Excuse me, not us. Biden and the EU back for being straight up assholes. Like, you depend upon Russia. This is why I say the bell curve is a lie. You depend upon Russia for coal, for oil, for gas, nuclear gas as well, and you depend upon them for vital metals. And you want to say, you know what? I'm sanctioning you so you can't give me those things no more. And if you do give it to me, it's going to be on the table for 3 times the price. So you tell your people that, hey, we're sticking it to ruble. We're sticking it to Putin. We're going to turn the ruble into the rubble, which is not the case. The ruble is doing very well. Okay, in the stock market. It has not lost its value. The economy, dude, Russia is so full of so much oil and gas that they got their people uploading 24-hour streams of just having the gas turned on. Now, of course, that person got banned. He got banned off of Twitter because that was too mean. You can't sit up here and film a pilot, a stove on with gas. He was only paying like, what was it, $2 a month for gas? I mean, for oil, gas over there, something like that. You know what I'm saying? His gas bill was ridiculous. And then Russia talking about something. Well, you know what? Why don't we heat the streets so you don't have to worry about shoveling snow? And then here it is. I got video footage of kids in school in Poland with they issuing out sorry, not jackets. Flannel? Is that what you call that metal? No, it looks like flannel. It looks like, what is that fake? What is that? It begins with an F. What is that fake blanket? It looks like wool, but it's not, and it's real soft. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Fleece. Thank you, fleece. So they got these kids in classrooms with a fleece blanket in the classroom with fleece blankets, and the teacher is up there in a coat. Now, don't get me wrong. Then it's not without gas. It's not, they have heat in there. They got heat, but the heat is very, very low. So like, instead of it being, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, instead of it being 80 degrees which it's probably too hot, right? They probably have it. Well, let me just, because I can only think about my home, right? So like the house likes normally stay in between 80 if it's hot outside. But how is it when it's cold? I don't remember, but it stayed in this house. It's just stay hot, right? So let's say, for instance, that the home, that school, it's like 70, 78 degrees in the winter, right? So they just turn it down to 50. They just turn it down to 50. And then they start interviewing the women and men who are inside these homes. This lady took a tea. She got fined. It's just, I said, why are you guys letting this happen to you? She takes 5 tea candles. She put them underneath a pot, an actual planting pot, and then she put something underneath of it. And apparently, the heat in that pot makes that section of the room a little warm, but she still has to wear layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of clothes in her own home. And I'm like, why are you guys letting yourself go through this? You know what I'm saying? And they can't be saying to get Putin, because they now can't blame Putin thanks to America destroying the pipeline. So you can't blame Putin for nothing anymore. You can't say that he's using the oil as weapon now, because he can't get you no more oil now because the pipeline has been destroyed, except to Hungary though. And so now Saudi, it's like everybody been waiting for the right moment to finally hit the westernized country, because France been begging for some oil. France been begging for some oil. America been begging for some oil. Canada, which, sorry, fake news. Canada has not been begging for some oil, okay? But the thing about it is that the UK, there we go, the UK been begging for some oil. So they've been waiting for OPEC to have a meeting, and then they had a meeting, and then, hold on, I'm in the UK and have 3 plant pot heaters. What is that? I have a bug home, and they hear the whole house, and you meant heat the whole house, and they so what she was doing with that pot really heats the whole house? I'm going to inform. I got the info from Canada YouTube post. They get free. Is that right? They really work? Hold on. Can you tell me what to look? Because when I saw her do that with that pot, I was like, how can that keep the home heated? Can you tell me what words to look up to look that up on YouTube? Because when I saw that lady do that, you got to go to my Telegram if you want to see. That link is available in the description box below. When I saw her do that, I was like, how the hell is that keeping her little area? So I need to enter clay pot heat. What do I put in the search bar for YouTube so I can see how this works? Because when I saw her do it, I was like, that don't look like it works. But you're telling me it works. And you're in the UK. My condolences. I'm just kidding. I saved the post. I will post the link. You cannot post links in my chat. You would have to come to my website, treeoflogic.com, and come into my chat. It's free. And that's the only way you can post links. You can't post links in YouTube chat. So you got to tell me what keyword to look up on YouTube so I can see how this makes sense to me, because I'm thinking like 5 tea candles and she put a pot over it. How does that keep the house warm? Candle powered pot heater. That don't make no sense. All right, hold on. I forgot you guys don't drink your. Okay, search best flower pot heater. Okay, hold on. Flower pot heater. Ah! You're right! Uh-oh, y'all. We about to watch this. Hold on a second. So she was doing... Oh, my God. I thought she was crazy what she was doing. Okay.
Or the little sets you can order by eBay or Amazon are wrong. If you watch these famous flower pot heater tutorials,
Somebody speaking German in the background. So ghetto. Let's go to this person. I can't go to one with... I need to go to one that got a small view count. Okay, here go one. Oh my God, the music. Okay. Oh my God, okay. Do you see how hard it is to find a decent video? Okay, let's look at this one.
Hi guys, back on the bench again to explain this comment that I keep getting on my plant pot heater, and that comment is that plant pot will never heat that space.
Yeah!
Well, you're absolutely correct. It won't heat the space because it's not intended to heat the air in the space, but it will heat everything in that space. And I'll explain to you why. It's a simple thing called far infrared. Now, far infrared is a wave within the spectrum that is given off a bit like the sun. The sun gives off a series of waves, and these waves have a spectrum, and within that spectrum is far infrared or infrared, which actually heats things on our planet. I mean, the sun wouldn't be expected to heat all the space between the sun and Earth, and it really doesn't do that. What it is, it's the far infrared that heats things up. Now, what that means is that when you produce a plant pot heater, within the materials used to create any ceramic are certain materials that oxidize at certain temperatures, and then they get sealed inside the ceramic. And what that does is it gives it property, when it's heated up to a certain level, to emit far infrared waves. And those far infrared waves make you warm. It's a bit like when you're skiing and it's all the air around you is obviously very cold, but you actually feel very hot because of the sun's far infrared that is hitting you and heating you up. So these things don't really have to get up to huge temperatures. I mean, I built this thing very, very simple. Anybody who's fitted one of these lights can do that. It's a 50 watt halogen light, and these are 250 watts, so it makes 100 watts, but really the watts don't really count unless you're talking about the speed of heating up the ceramics to the optimum temperature, and that optimum temperature is about 150 Celsius. Because when this gets up to 150 Celsius, those wonderful infrared waves start to be emitted. Now, a good example of this is in an infrared sauna, where you walk into the room and you think, well, it's not hot enough in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The infrared sauna don't do anything for me. I just need to let y'all know. And maybe I'm not sitting there long enough, but I'm like, I gotta come in there where I'm like, I can barely breathe in a sauna. But infrared saunas are like a waste of my time. I'm just sitting there like, do. So, yeah.
To actually make me sweat, but within a few minutes you actually start to sweat.
No, not me.
Now, I prefer dry heat inside spaces, and there are commercial versions of infrared. A good example is factories, where they can't heat all that space because of the high roofs.
Blah, blah, blah. Show me how it works. Okay, here we go.
actually they're combustible. And if you get up to 150 Celsius, which is the optimum temperature to get that effect, these become very dangerous because they can ignite. The fuel, when it melts down, can actually spontaneously ignite. And there's many videos showing that.
What is he talking about? It's tea candles. Spontaneous combustion. What kind of tea candles y'all got over there in the UK? All right, now he's about to do something. Hold on a second.
Well, it's actually the infrared effect that's doing that, and not the bulb. So when you actually use these, I mean, you can actually use it as a single like this, which will actually heat this up, and it will give off infrared all the way around the heated area. Or you can use it as a double, which I have here. Now the reason, as I say, I do this is really to get it hot quicker. So 2 bulbs, there's 2 of these, and I'll switch this on. There's 2 switches here. I can switch one off and have small amount of heat, or 2 of them on.
No, I want to see the candles. He's not going to do the candles?
Almost like an infrared
I want to see the candles.
sauna.
Hold on a second. Okay, now I understand how it works. But let me see. Let me look at the tea candles.
Hello guys, I'm Thomas and today I shall be showing
Why
you...
is it everybody who's... There are 2 samples, minute long, YouTube, no music. Thank you, Jethro. Thank you. Everybody who's doing this is not in the USA.
Hey there, so today we are going to make the best flower pot warmer using just these simple things here we have on the table. We have an 8-inch flower pot, 6-inch flower pot. I have this big 1/2 inch by 3.5 inch eye hook. There's 3 1/2 inch bolts and nuts involved, and there's 4 1/2 inch washers. So this is so simple and it works so well. First, thread on 1/2 inch nut onto your big eye bolt, hit it with a washer. Now we're going to use the 6-inch pot, fits right in the hole. Hit that with another washer, hit that with a nut, all the way down, all the way down. And you want to tighten it, but don't tighten it too much because it is, you know, it'll crack. So just get it snug. Top that with another washer, and then put that together with your 8-inch pot. Use your last washer. You're going to hit it with your last nut. So now, what makes this different than the other ones is that giant eye bolt. That just grabs so much heat and it starts to get so hot, so much better. So now, what we have left, I have my brick, which I cut in half, and I have 4 tea candles on one of the bases for that 6-inch terracotta pot. And all you have to do, put that on top and give that about 15 minutes and you will not be able to touch this thing, and it will be radiating heat like crazy. So, hope you enjoy making it, hope you enjoy being warm.
Wow! Oh, isn't it amazing? I'm such a typical American. I saw this lady do this. I'm sorry, he said fit in the hole and hit it with a nut. Busta Grimes, of course you will find that funny. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? I am so Americanized. You know what I'm saying? I looked at what that lady did. She did just like this. I was like, and here go me, pish posh. How is that gonna give off some heat? And holy shit, I'm learning from people of outside the United States that this works to a certain degree. And then I had to have an American teach it to me. I am very fascinated. I'm sorry, I think I'm going to make one of these too. No! Colleen, you better not be lying to me. You better not be lying to me. You better not be lying to me, Colleen. Colleen, you better not be lying to me, girl. You my tater. I hope. Oh my God! What the fuck?
Hey, I just want to get an update. I was just live streaming, and Nick would probably be pissed at me if I didn't grift off of this situation. But Nick Rekieta has just been banned off of YouTube as a result of, I am certain, a mass flagging operation that's been going on from a certain group of people. As far as I can tell, I spoke to people who were watching the live stream, and there was really nothing that stuck out as that. And also, not that long ago, I think around 2 weeks ago, Nick Rekieta was also mass flagged off of Twitter. In the meantime, in the immediate future, what can you do? Well, if you're a fan of Nick Rekieta, first of all, I will leave a link to his locals page. You have to create an account to follow him, but you don't have to pay him money. Although,
oh my God,
the guy was just banned off YouTube, and if he doesn't get his YouTube back, it could be helpful for him. As of right now, he is not. I just created an account because I'm not like a big locals guy, but yeah, he absolutely was mass flagged off of YouTube. He was mass flagged off of Twitter. And I don't really know. This is like the worst nightmare for a content creator. What this is, in my opinion, is my suspicion is, and Nick has my sword, he has my audience, he has whatever resource if he wants to do a GoFundMe to take YouTube, whatever Nick wants, I got his back 100%.
Yeah, YouTube don't give a shit. He made lots of money for YouTube, and they still yanked him. You know what I'm saying? They still yanked him because when I'm telling you, I was telling you guys this on my live stream the other day. I said, when you get big and it's getting close to election season, they're gonna come for you. And that's why I was telling you guys in both of my chats, I was like, tone down your language. Tone down. Listen, we used to pride ourselves on getting edgy. Tone that shit down. Because I told you guys, I started to notice feds coming into my chat and saying things. I'm not going to repeat what they said. I even had somebody give a donation in it, and I said, I'm getting baited. They're trying to bait my audience. Okay. And I said, I see, because trust me, one thing I love about PTSD, we see an infiltration a mile away. And I said, somebody like that would just not pop into my chat and be so talkative. You know how when you come into somebody's chat, you are not popping off. You kind of feel the place and you try to like get to know the crowd. If I never seen you before and you doing all that talking in my chat, I'm already looking at you sideways. And then when you start saying words that I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You want me to say something because you're trying to target me. I know how they set you up. I know it. And what is so bad is, see, one thing I don't do that Nick does, which I love him for it, but I just couldn't do it. Nick allowed these people who hate us on his platform. Not me. I won't even debate. I would not even debate with these people on the panel. There's certain things I keep these people away because they're vicious and they're evil, and they hate him. First of all, didn't Nick get? Oh wait. I know what happened. I don't even have to be there and know what happened. Hold on. Those of you who are heavy Nick Rekieta watchers, tell me if I'm wrong. Nick had over 30 to 50, what do you call those complaints against lawyers? What do you call those complaints, guys? They, somebody help me out. What was the complaint? It's a title type of complaint. Ethics complaint. I was there. I did. Listen. What's man? I got it before you, but thank you so much. Ethics complaint. All right. Nick had 30 to 50 ethic complaints issued against him. They were all denied. And so the Bar Association had let him know that there is a targeted campaign against him to get him disbarred with these ethic complaints, and they were denied. And so Nick stated that he was going to go on his stream. I don't know if that was supposed to be yesterday or today, and he was going to read off the ethic complaints. And he said, even though every ethic complaints have the person's docs, he was not going to read their docs. He was going to just read off what they said. And I think that's how they target him for that. I think that's what it was. Holy shit, these people. Oh my God, these people are crazy. Listen, guys. How evil are you? These people, sorry, not you, sorry. Do you understand how evil these people are? We're about to go into a heavy, heavy recession. And they are targeting these people income because they want you homeless, destitute. They want you, this man has children. I think Nick got 5 kids, right? So they took away his Twitter. That didn't bother him because I watched his reaction. He didn't give a shit. So Nick even said that he'd rather be on YouTube than Rumble because of what I told you guys. He makes way more money on YouTube. Yeah, he has 5 kids. He makes way more money on YouTube than he does Rumble. So of course he's going to be back in Rumble. And one thing I do like about Nick Rekieta, I never took advantage of this because I don't think his audience and my personality, I don't think his audience will, I mean, even though my taters go watch him, I don't think I'm the type of entertainer that his audience would want to come see because I'm very, very heavy politics. And that's that. So, but Nick Rekieta had no problem inviting you onto his platform. As a matter of fact, he had I Hypocrite come onto the platform to talk about his case. You know what I'm saying? So I think it has everything to do with that. And that you said, Colleen, you said Keffels took he said $750,000 on YouTube. Nah, he makes more than that. What do you mean? $750,000 what, a year or a month? Wait a minute, I could be lying. Nah, he has to make way more than that, right? Like, Nick is a millionaire. I mean, unless he's talking about he's posting on his locals account. I need to create a locals account. I was going to create a locals. Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong, Malcolm? What you apologizing for? It seems like he got booted because he was given an example of what constitute a threat. Yeeting the judge was in the example. So far this year. I'm about to say, like, dude is definitely pulling in some millions, okay? And I love him for it. I never be ashamed, never never watch somebody pockets and be like, damn, why he got all that. That's the reason why these people on the left are so evil, because they are jealous that these people, like the quartering is making good money. Nick Rekieta is making great money. So it's like, I mean, they're just jealous that people who are free and they're happy are also making money. And so we're going into a recession because now, just because of the stupid president we have, and they want us on the street dying. You understand? I posted the local. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys can't post local links in the YouTube chat. It won't show up. I keep telling you guys, like, no links will ever show up in YouTube chat. You will see it, but we won't see it.
I got a super chat.
William Livingston, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. No, if you want to post links, you got to go to my oh my God, you got to go to my chat. I'm so sorry, guys. This is whoa. All right, you guys got to help me. Listen. I have cleaned up my act on streams. So, because my goal is to be here, and I intend to be here for the elections. So if you notice, I've toned down, I can still curse, but I've toned down my edginess because they're coming for all of us. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, man, I got a lot of emotions going on oh my God, I go from enthusiastic to just angry, scared, furious, vindictive. I go from all of that to from something I'm excited to try to this. All right.
I suspect he will need some support. So I will leave a link to his feed on Locals, which is the only place I know of for certain that is him. I don't know if he's got alt Twitter accounts or not.
Yeah, he's on Rumble quartering.
Not that long ago. The thing about YouTube terminating channels is you can mass flag a channel enough that it ends up getting deleted like immediately. People know this. People who mass flag content know this. As far as I know, Nick Rekieta did not have, an ongoing issue. He may have had one copyright strike or something like that.
No, he had 2 strikes. So if you have 2 strikes already, they can. He had 2 strikes on his channel. So if they flagged him with the third one, that third one would take his channel down. Jeremy, how come I know more about Nick's stuff than you do? Come on, dude. This is your job, not mine. Because remember, Nick just came off of a what? What was it? Was it a 2-week ban or a 1-week ban? Was it 2-week ban? It was a 2-week suspension, right? Yeah, it was 2-week suspension, right? So no, they got him. They set him up. They set him up real good. God, Dan. Nick is one of the good guys. Y'all know I don't like a lot of people. Y'all know I don't like a lot of people. There's a lot of people out here. I'm like, I don't like him. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I love me some Nick though.
On his channel, but it has absolutely been mass flagged for weeks from a certain content creators, totally inclusive and not brigading and not harassing fans. This is a huge issue given just how easy it is to deplatform somebody. If you're a smaller creator, right, you don't get the attention like larger creators do. This is a massive issue. And also, Team YouTube, if you're watching this, if you made it this far in the video, I'm going to send out a tweet with this video attached and tag Team YouTube. Please respectfully share the tweet, get involved in the interactions, like the tweet, and you know, look, it doesn't do any good to scream and yell at Team YouTube. What we do need, though, is your interactions to get their attention. So I'll send out a tweet. I will also email my YouTube rep right after I record this to try and see if I can get some answers for Nick. And for right now, we're gonna try to get his channel reinstated. To me, it's clearly
okay, I can do that.
a mass flagging campaign.
Now that I'm back on Twitter, I can do that. So you guys, let's make sure we do that.
Not any like recent stretch of strikes that he got. It wasn't anything he said today. So we need to give him our support. I'll link his locals. Make sure you follow him there. I will also link the tweet and make sure you share that. And then I'm out to Nick right now. I thought he was calling me, but it was a different out-of-state number. Thanks a lot, politicians. But I will reach out to him directly in a little bit, but I don't want to. I'm sure he's, I'm sure he's stressed out.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Oh, wow. They are really coming for us, dude. They are really coming. And you know what? This deja vu for somebody like me. I've been through this in 2016, 2018, and 2020. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. YouTube has no problem purging. Now, I told you guys gonna have to tone down your language. You're going to tone down your edginess. And you're just feeding off of me, basically.
Donating to the cause.
Thank you so much, Malcolm. Oh my God, thank you so much, Malcolm, for the $20. I gotta fix that font and make it white, not blue. Prisha loves you. Prisha loves you. Oh man. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to look out for you guys. Go on to let me see if he's trending yet or something. No. Let's see the quartering. Okay, I'll do it when I come back. When I come back on my Twitter account. I've been very good, guys. Y'all have to be proud of me. I have really been good on my Twitter account. I've really been good. Long as I can't just come out and just straight go ham on people. But let's go back to
the other pot like so, for this to be effective. So I will put a link down below in the comments for that purpose today. This actually doesn't come with a hole, so I've had to drill this myself. I've just used a hole saw. You can do it yourself with a little bit of water and a screwdriver. When this is wet, it gets quite soft. It's like a brick really, so you can work it quite nicely, but don't push too hard. Take your time. If you push too hard, you might crack it and then it's no good to anyone. So I'm going to show you how I go about putting this together. Okay, so the first thing we need to do basically is set up the top part of the lamp, which will have your dome nut on the top. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just thread on the dome nut onto my M12 threaded bolt and crack on with that. Any bits which you can see what's... So let's... Okay, make sure it's on there nice and tight because you don't really want to have to be handling any of these bolts once you've got the lamp all together. It literally only takes about 5 minutes to build. Like so, and you've got your pot just there. We then need to add another washer, okay, because we're going to bolt this up with one of these M12 bolts. Job's a good one. Right, and then we'll take one of these little M12 standard nuts The thread isn't great on these rods, by the way, so just have to work it a little bit. And I'll fast forward this bit while I whiz this all the way down. Too tight, because it's obviously terracotta or porcelain or round. Okay, so now that's done, you've got that all nice and secure in there. You'll want to add another little one of these washers on there. And then you're going to want to place your smaller of the terracotta pots onto this pole just here, onto this rod. Okay, you can see it's got the hole just there again. Nice and easy. So again, I'm going to put another washer in there. With the donut on there, it's a little bit wayward until it's all together nicely. But once that's on there, you can get another one of these washers on. Quite satisfying to watch it wobble down there. Excellent. So now I'm just going to nip it up with another one of these M12 stainless steel bolts, and then we'll crack on with the base. Okay, so now we've nipped this little nut up onto this threaded rod, you will notice that you've got one plant pot securely attached inside the other plant pot. There's a little gap in between them made up of the washer and the bolt there, just to give it a little space for some air, which will help it to maintain its heat. So let's have a quick look at this. It's all nice and tight. You will notice that you can wobble it about a bit. That do have a hole. It's not a pot, but a saucer.
Ooh, he talks a lot.
A nut, a washer, another washer, and another nut, without it protruding too far out so that I can't have it stable. Okay, so I need it somewhere around there. So I'm just going to mark it. You can always play around with this once you've got it all set up before you nip it up tight. So I'm just going to crack on with that now. Okay, M12 nut. And the washer, and let's see how we are here. Okay, that's probably poking out a little bit too much. An M12 stainless steel bolt, and let's see how that goes. It just needs to be tight enough that it doesn't go down. Tea light heater, all done and dusted. Now obviously that just took about 5.
That's a heater.
It might have taken 10 minutes because I'll be doing a video, but you can see it's all nice and sturdy.
That's a heater.
And your little tea lights fit in here. And the idea basically is that the heat from the tea lights will go inside and not only get trapped in between the two layers of your pots, but also it will radiate heat. So even after your tea lights are finished, this will maintain heat and radiate it after these are done. So you can get a whole lot of heat out of these things. Obviously, do this safely. I'm not a fireman or anything like that. But
stop preaching to me. I don't care.
And each of the lights will use only one of each of those pieces. Okay, so one big pot, one small pot, one saucer, and
guys,
also one M12 by 30 centimeter threaded bolt or nut, something like that they call it. All of the bits will be in the.
My electricity just cut in and out. Y'all still with me? Hold on a second. Oh shit. Yeah, you still with me? You still see me? Okay. All right. Yeah, the electricity been flipping and flicking on and off. I'm still here. Okay. Yeah. See, what I've done is, and thanks to my tater Rev told me to keep my computer and the modem connected to this big old backup battery. Yeah, it's a storm coming this way. So therefore, all the other lights will cut off, except for this monitor, this CPU, and the modem. All the modem and stuff is connected. It's a big old black. It's a big huge black backup battery, and it can hold electricity up for 8 hours. but he told me don't push it past 6. So when you saw the lights go out, that was going out to everything in the house except for that side, and that's why I didn't get off the internet. But just keep in mind, it's a storm coming here, and so if I go offline, I'm gonna do my best to come back on. But if it doesn't turn out that way, then that's because of the storm. Okay, all right.
Descriptions, so do check those out. 4 times M12 nuts. These don't have to be stainless steel. I just went with stainless because it's a bit.
All right. So either way, I am just so shocked. What a genius thing to do. What a genius thing to, I'm so impressed with this. I'm pretty happy that this is a thing, because that means that if this is taught to a lot of people in the EU, then they don't have to freeze to death, right? Like if you teach them this, you just got to make sure you sell them a whole bunch of tea candles. But oh, thank you guys. Y'all know me. I'm a fighter, warrior here. If we all use them, it would snake up the power company. You know, who's this? Get to Rog. You know what? I am just blown away at the concept. I am so Americanized. I didn't even think that the only one. Don't get me wrong. I love my propane, and I got plenty of tea candles, but I only got tea candles because of oil infusions, so the house can smell nice. That's what I use tea candles for. I never thought I would use tea candles. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, wow. I have propane gas, you know, in case the electricity cut off. In the comments, I provided one even easier instructions for making clay pot. Thank you, all people. AP. Okay, thank you. I'll be sure to check it out. 100 tea candles, 8.5 hours, 13 pounds in Amazon. What a bag. I have about 60 tea candles. Looks like I'm gonna have to go buy this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. I mean, I'm gonna look at something easy with AP doing. But I can go to Home Depot and go to the nursery thing. I just like to have stuff like that on the, you know, and hold on. Let me tell you what I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking about having something like that in the bathroom, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, like if you got the propane heater in here, or the electric radiator, like the oil field radiator in some of these other rooms, you know what I'm saying? You got to worry about, man, I got to heat up the bathroom. This right here sounds like that it will heat the bathroom up safely without having anything in there. This is a genius idea. Do you know there was propane powered fridge? The Amish used them? No way. Propane refrigerators? Now you're blowing my mind, Yakosama. Why are you mentioning Vaseline and dryer kits? Oh my God! Look, for the first time, I'm kind of looking forward to winter so I can try this stuff out. Y'all, we're gonna be okay. Okay, we're gonna be okay. I know the lights are off because we're gonna be okay, taters. It's gonna be A-okay. We are gonna take care of each other this winter. All right? We are learning new things. We're being taught new things. Yeah, a bathroom is a great place for this because it's so small. Yes. Yes. And you don't have, because in this house I got the gas turned off because I was like, okay, once I use those oil filled radiators and the big buddy heater, I was like, I don't need this. I don't need this no more. I definitely don't need this no more. Excuse me. So, okay. All right. So let's get into OPEC. Oh man, dude. Nick. This is so bad. They're coming for us, staters. They're really coming for us. So, like I said, I'm just going to be on my best behavior. They were slowly priming up Nick because Nick just got off of a suspension. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, this is bad. You know what it feels like? It feels like, I can't even explain to you how it feels to be targeted by people who hate you because of your political beliefs. I really can't tell you, how, they're trying to make you pour propane refrigerators. They're trying to make... See, you know how evil this is, guys? It's evil because Nick has 5 kids. That's why it's evil. You know what I'm saying? It was like when that daggone PDF file was going after Dr. K. I had a problem with Mr. Girl going after Dr. K, besides him being a PDF file. But the fact is that you're going after somebody with 3 kids. See, when you put kids in the mix, all bets should be on, not off, should be on. You should have some standards and say, the children did not ask for this to happen to them. So if you basically make their parents unemployed, you have now traumatized these children. But these crazy ass lefties, and he is a lefty, he's a progressive, okay? That's why he's a pedo, right? These people don't care about kids. They don't care. And so I have to say, and I'm sorry, I will stand by this, and I will stand by this to the end of time. When you're single, or it's just you two, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're single. If you're single and they deplatform you, completely fuck with your income, okay. You can find another job and basically have to not have a social life, start eating Roman noodles until you get your money all up, right? But when you got kids involved, you should leave that person alone. You should leave that person alone. I don't give a damn. Leave them alone because they have to take care of their family. Dr. K, thankfully, they never did deplatform him, but he has 3 kids and a wife, and he has a family he's taking care of. Nick Rekieta got 5 goddamn kids. Now, everybody should love him because he's keeping up the white population. Now, you know what I'm saying? You all, white folks, you should love Nick Rekieta. Unlike your ass, he got 5 white kids. Okay? 5 kids. So there's that. And I think when you have kids, you should leave the parent alone no matter how much you hate them. I'm trying to find out who I really hate on the left. That's married, and that's the only income bringer. I'm trying to think. I don't know anybody. Hold on a second. Who do I hate? Sean King. Let's use Sean King for example. I hate Sean King, but let's say for instance, Sean King only means of income is race hustling on YouTube. I wouldn't, as much as I hate him, I would not want him deplatforming that income going up because he has kids. Okay, biracial kids who think they are completely black because they think their daddy black, but no, it's still biracial kids. And we're speaking of biracial kids, we will be talking about Christian Walker later on. But no, I imply not only that, I wouldn't want Sean King deplatformed because he will give me content off of his content. So I would never. You need to sit up here and go after a man with 5 kids. You just an evil piece of shit. All right, let's go into OPEC because we just got so sidetracked. One moment. Hold on, guys. One moment. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, let's talk about OPEC and how they stuck it to the West. So as I was saying before, I sidetracked myself. Okay, before I sidetracked myself with the whole thing about the tea candles. Although that was a good distraction because I thought I feel so bad now. I judged that lady. I really did. I judged her and I said, what's she gonna do with a flower pot and tea candles? You know what I'm saying? When I saw her do that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what? That's silly. And then I got somebody in the UK saying that shit work. What you talking about, Tree? What are you talking about, Tree? That shit works. That shit's working. Ricada always said he did not want anybody deplatformed. None of us want people deplatformed, Colleen. Those of us on the right, because we are not the baddies. We're not the bad people. They are the bad people. All right, let's look at this for a second. Let's get on the OPEC here.
OPEC Plus closing in on a deal to cut output by 2 million barrels a day, drawing pushback from Washington as Democrats look to tame pump prices going into the midterms. Bloomberg's Gillian Lee now in London.
Listen. If hopefully gas prices hasn't gone up yet, but this is what I'm about to do tonight. I got a gas can and I'm about to get me some what is it, ethanol free for my motorcycle, because my regular car is already filled up, but I need to get some gas for my motorcycle. Maybe I should drive. I don't like doing it at night. I haven't got to the point where I'm scared of doing it at night now. I don't know where that come from, but I'm thinking about going to get a gas can so I can have some isn't it ethanol free? Yeah, ethanol free for my motorcycle. But anyway, if you get a chance, I suggest you get some gas now because it's about to go up. And you know what? The good thing about it's going up is that people are going to really come to the Conservative Party when they realize that this fool been giving all our reserves, selling it to China, selling it to England, selling it to Germany, selling it to the EU, and then all of a sudden you ain't drilling more to replace the reserves? Stupid.
Alongside Anne-Marie down in DC for more. Let's get to you, Julian. Just what on earth is happening in Vienna?
Well, I think what it is producers don't like the way the oil market is looking and the way that it's moving. They were very concerned by oil prices below $80 a barrel. They want something that's much closer to $100, and they're acting to get it. The one thing that I would point out is that this 2 million barrel a day headline cut is in their target. It's a cut in the target. The actual reduction in production that will probably lead to is much closer to 880, 900,000 barrels a day, because so many of them are well short of their target levels anyway.
Anne-Marie, do you think that brings any comfort to the White House?
No.
Well, that's exactly what does bring comfort to the White House, Jonathan. The fact that this isn't 2 million barrels a day coming off the physical.
No, it doesn't bring comfort, because the gas price is still going to go up. Because Poopy Pants Biden will not allow us to be independent of other countries. Who cares if we were doing our own thing? We would be like, who cares if OPEC or raise? We don't if they're underproducing oil. So what? We got our own oil. As a matter of fact, we can daggone sell it at a higher price too. Help with our economy, just like Russia did. But nope. The bell curve is a lie. He wants to sit up here and have harsh restrictions on drilling facilities, closing down other drilling plants, closing down pipelines, okay, putting 1 million people out of job in order to bring the Green New Deal. These daggone wind turbines are killing the American eagles, amongst other birds, and the daggone solar panels are catching on fire. Not to mention the daggone batteries that are going into electric vehicles and electric buses. Yeah, this is just a shit show waiting to happen, folks. I'm sorry. I'd rather stay in dinosaur age with gas and oil.
Market, which means there could be a spike in the price, but potentially then it'll settle down, which is why I'd say the White House is not so much in panic mode, but they're probably a bit annoyed at the...
I don't think Congress can, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, if I say something wrong, please correct me. One of my taters, Michael, asked, can Congress overturn an executive order? Congress, from my understanding, Congress can't change an executive order, but they can file a lawsuit against the executive order and challenge an executive order in courts. Have I said anything wrong? Okay, there we go. Yeah. So the federal judge can. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. So yeah, you just give it to the federal. You got to file a lawsuit against it and have it to the federal judge. Okay.
The fact that the optics of this and the timing is not ideal at all. So when you look at the timing of this, in 5 weeks from now, Jonathan, you're going to be sitting next to me here in Washington, D.C. We're going to be talking about the midterm elections and potentially what many would call referendum on the presidency. This does not bode well for the White House 5 weeks out from the midterm elections.
No, and boy, this was a gift from Russia and the oil reserve, the oil plants in the Middle East. Cause boy, when the average person realized we've been giving all this money to Ukraine and now they noticing their gas prices are going back up again. Oh boy. Talk about, and I think that's another reason why they are attacking us, because they know what's coming next month, guys. They know we're about to. I'm sorry, people talking about something. We're gonna win. Talking about the GOP is gonna win the House and the Senate, but it's not gonna be a big wave. The lie you tell. Look at what's happening right now, dude. Oh my God, and let's not forget all of the voter reform laws we voted in that are now laws. Okay? So we ain't worrying about no foolishness in Georgia, in Arizona, in Wisconsin. Now, Pennsylvania, I don't know what's going on with y'all. I'm a little bit afraid of what's going to happen with you guys, because y'all still got mail-in voting, but I digress.
On top of that, the optics of this are also discouraging for the administration, with the fact that you have a newly sanctioned Russian official. He is the head of OPEC plus diplomacy out of Russia, the deputy prime minister, Alexander Novak, physically in Vienna. He'll be sitting side by side with Prince Abdulaziz, which arguably the Saudis are the United States' strongest ally in the Gulf.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Not with Biden. With Trump. Oh my God. They love Trump. They gave Trump his own palace. With Pootie Cakes too, they gave him his own palace. They had a huge red carpet. With Biden, they gave him a huge purple carpet. See, if they don't like you, they give you a purple carpet. They like you, they give you the red carpet. And they gave him a big old celebration. They was throwing their swords up in the air with Trump. With Biden, it was like crickets and owls and a fist bump. Nothing. They are not allies, okay? Because they clown Biden. They disrespected Biden. And they told him, we ain't giving you no extra. We're not going to do no extra drilling and extra productions for you, okay? Goodbye. Bye, buddy. Bye. And so, no, we may be allies. Not really. Not really. Because guess what? Saudi and Russia are like this now. Saudi and America. Ugh. Russia and America. Ugh. Saudi and Russia. Boom. Saudi, China. Boom. Russia, China. Boom. Okay? It goes like that. And these countries have not been on top. And of course, every Rome must fall. And now, because we got an idiot in the White House and his puppeteers just don't know a fucking reverse mode, now can you guys not see it? Can you guys not see that the East is really now saying, we about to fuck y'all shit up, America? Now, don't get me wrong. Out of all the Western countries, you know who's going to be really fucked? Now, we're going to have a discomfort. I'm just going to be honest, okay? Excuse me. We're going to have a discomfort, for the next 2 years. But, dude, Germany, I think Austria is going to be fine because I think, from my understanding, Austria just renewed their oil with Russia. Right? Hold on, let me fact check myself. I got it on my Telegram. I remember seeing it. Hold on a second, let me go. Austria. Oil with Russia. And I think that was this week or today. Hold on a second. Yep, here we go. Here we go. That's exactly what happened. Hold on, let me show y'all the receipts. Yep, Gazprom resumed gas exports to Italy from Austria. Because guess what? They're like, Italy, you don't get no more gas. So guess what? The gas we would have been given to Italy, we're going to give it to Austria. Ah! You want to have your Giorgia Meloni want to sit up here and kiss the ring and the ass of the little man who always begging for money and weapons? Okay, you get no gas for you. No gas for you. We're going to give your gas to Austria.
So the timing and the optics of it is what is very...
by the way, somebody gave me some donations. I think I saw Cornelius Brunis. I'm so sorry, Cornelius. I'm so sorry. Cornelius, you gave me a donation when my lights came off. Tree, they sell them on Amazon for $40+, even stainless steel ones. They do? Cornelius, come in my chat and give me a link. Cornelius Brunis, come in my chat and give me a link to that. I don't believe you. And Prince Show says, I feel like I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone episode. I wish we was, but no, we're not. I wish we was there, Prince, but we're not. Y'all let me know when Cornelius Brunis come in the chat with that link, okay?
Encouraging for this White House, not so much that potentially this might not move the market.
Julian, options. One option on the table, and it's been talked about in the press for a long time. Several reports over the last several months on this, and the Energy Secretary has not exactly batted them away. Exploring maybe restricting, constraining the ability for US companies to export crude product. Julian, what do you make of that?
I think it's a terribly bad idea, not just for the US. I mean, it's a bad idea globally. I think it will create real problems in Europe, and I don't think it will solve any of the problems that the US administration is trying to solve. I mean, you know, look at crude oil prices when there was a ban on crude oil exports. West Texas Intermediate followed Brent, not in lockstep, but very, very closely. There was no real difference between crude oil prices in the US and crude oil prices elsewhere, and I think you'll see exactly the same with refined products. But what this will do is it will disrupt the flow of the market, and that has to be bad for prices and for security of supply.
The good news is that gasoline prices on average aren't at $5 anymore. In America, they're closer to $3.80. But over the last few weeks, Anne-Marie, they're starting to break high, just a little bit. When you think about the options available to the administration, can they lean on the SPR a little bit more? What are the options available?
Well, Jonathan, just quickly, not only are prices on average across the U.S. are starting to break a little bit higher, but if you look at pockets of the country, Oregon, California, you have much higher prices, like $5 a gallon in some places in California, which is
California is $7.
You see Representative Ro Khanna really go after Saudi Arabia on Twitter recently. So what the U.S. potentially has is JP Morgan analysts say they can use the SPR. Halima Croft, in her postcard from Vienna last night, talked about the fact that Ron Klain seemingly said that they can use the SPR to offset the OPEC production cuts. But she's not expecting a big blockbuster use of the SPR, but potentially this could be one of the tools in the toolbox, as what Julian is saying, that the Department of Energy is also looking into potentially what it would mean if they were to have these export controls on gasoline and refined products.
Yeah, so this is going to cause some problems. With the demon rats, and I'm okay with it because it seemed like Putin and the Saudi prince, they've been working on this ever since February and March and April, and they were like, dude, we're just gonna have to prolong this until I can yank it. Like, Putin can destroy. Do you understand that if he stops everything, he be saying, guess what? No oil, no gas, no fertilizer, no nothing from my beautiful country to any of you Anglo-Saxons. That's what he calls them, right? To any of you Anglo-Saxons and you my stupid Slavic brothers in the Baltic area, y'all not getting nothing. I'm done with you. Dude, the economy will collapse in no matter what. A week in those areas? It would just collapse in a week. Let's look at my Twitter. Yeah, look at this. From Jack Prozac. Biden just picked an oil fight with OPEC and lost, actually. He lost that fight. I thought this was funny. I'm not going to play it, though. So, yeah, this is that they're talking about. This is Biden, y'all, down in Fort Myers, Florida.
Somewhere else, remember, this is the United States of America. We're all in this together. Thank you.
Mr. President, what do state and local and federal officials need to do differently to prevent future loss of life?
What the governor's done is pretty remarkable so far. I mean, this is what he's done. In terms of, first of all, the biggest thing the governor's done and so many others have done, they've recognized this thing called global warming. The world is changing. It's changing.
Ron DeSantis ain't never say not one word about no global warming. Oh, he's here. He's here. Tree, this is the teapot. Okay, hold on a second. Thank you. Okay, thank you for letting me know he's here. Yeah, he ain't saying nothing about no daggone global warming. So you see how they trying to force us? They're trying to force us into getting to this Green New Deal.
And we have to change the way with the zoning codes. For example.
Oh Lord, they cut him off at the right time. Okay, let's look. There's no flower pot. There's not no flower. How is that gonna keep me warm? That don't look like no flower pot. I don't believe you. Yeah. Hey, this ain't the same. Cornelius Bruner's. Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying put a flower pot on top of this? Wait, are you saying put a flower pot on top of this? Wait a minute. Cornelius, you're saying get this and put a flower pot on top of it? You sit the pot over it. Oh, okay. I apologize, Cornelius Bruner's. Okay. $14? Oh, this is not UK. This is American. This is in American dollars. 14 American dollars. They are selling that one showed on Amazon UK, but it's a ripoff. I don't know, guys. This don't look so fancy like this. I don't know. I mean, look at they trying to show it all versatile. Look, it can make you some coffee by boiling some water. Look, it can make you some tea. Look, it can look so pretty when you put some sunflowers inside the pot and basically put it in the dark. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, and you can get up and make your coffee with it. I mean, I don't know. This isn't. I'm not impressed with that. I don't think I'm gonna buy this one. I just don't feel it. I mean, it just doesn't look. It doesn't look like the ones that they've been building with the pottery one. I mean, when I look at this versus, do not buy it. Just place your stove grate on top of a bunch of junk tuna cans and place the candle in the middle. Did you leave the same instructions in the comment section, AP? I ain't buying this. This thing is $14. Plus, if you build your own, you can show it off to us. I know. Nah, I'm not buying. This is $14. Okay, thank you. No, I'm serious. When I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. I'm not getting this. It's $14 for this. I'm sorry. This is no. This is rip off, and it's not even big. It's pretty small. Look at the size of this thing. This is like 5 inches. And this is 1 inch. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Nah. Thank you, Cornelius Brunes. But I ain't getting this. I'm not buying $14. I'm insulted. So that's why I keep saying the number of $14. Anytime I repeat a number, a price over and over again, that's because I'm a little insulted about Amazon going to expect me to buy this for $14. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll work. $14. Hey, I gotta respect the capitalism. That ain't inflation myth. That's just ripoff. This is for lazy ass Americans who seen what I seen for the first time and was shown that this stuff works. Nah, I can get, listen, I actually have some, I have one terracotta pot, but it don't have no hole in it. I can get some holes put in there, but the thing about it is that I just got one. I need to go get two. One that's a little bigger than the one I have, and then have this little plate like this underneath of it. This looks really nice. You can buy a gallon of gas for $14 very soon. Where you get that? Hold on. Do you know something we don't know, Fitzy? Because I just told everybody go get some gas now before the price go up because of OPEC saying no more gas, no more oil for you. This is the other link. Okay. Cornelius Bruns gave me another link, y'all. So let's look at this other link. Now it $39? They're gonna charge me $39 for this? Okay, this is what I want though. It's the double one. Okay, guys, I'm thinking about paying for this right here. Holy shit, dude, this is expensive. Do they give me a coupon deal or something? I'm not gonna lie though, this is exactly what I'm looking for, right? Look at this. It's got both of them in there. Dude, but $39, dude, that's a lot of money. And it's tall. Look at that. $39 and $10 delivery, guys. Holy shit. No, it's $50, monsieur. It's $50 because they charging you $10 to ship it. I'm over there. AP like, don't buy it. Don't buy it, Trey. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I'm not going to buy it. I know I was a little tempted, but the fucking $40, the $40 is, listen, I'm frugal. I'm a frugal woman, okay? I'm a frugal woman. I'm not paying no $50 or $40 plus shipping to $10, okay? I will do the thing that you say do, okay? I'm going to look at what you got. And if what you got looks like it's doable, I'm going to use your method. But this is too expensive. Oh, hold on. Who told me? Rogue told me to look at the used kind. The used kind is not good. Hold on. Where would the used kind look? Where would you find the used kind at? I don't think they got a used kind. Am I not seeing it? I don't see it. I don't see the used section. They normally would have.
Tree, be careful. Amazon shit is cheap and poor quality. Look at the reviews and how many people bought it.
Oh, ain't no reviews. Ain't no reviews. So there's, look, that's that. Steven. See, Steven, they ain't got no reviews. Dude, I'll make it. Listen, I'm gonna look at what AP done did. I'll look at what AP did, and then and if she I'll watch that, And if push comes to shove, I can make this. I can follow directions. I can follow directions. Dude, I know I can get one cheaper than this. How much does a ceramic pot cost? What, $2? Don't, but in it. Steven, retype that. No, you didn't. War Hellrod said, it's even less if you steal it. We don't steal here. That's not the Christian way, said the atheist. Listen, I may be a heathen, but I must follow the way of the Lord. I'm not gonna. I never said I was gonna buy it. I never said I was gonna buy this. I said it looked tempting, and then I looked at the shipping costs. Hey, I'm just saying, times are getting rough, tougher. You go to hell. Do you want to go to hell? If you steal, God gonna be mad at you. One of the 10 commandments is thou shalt not steal. Okay? So saith thou the Lord. He shall blesseth thee with moneyeth, so thou shalt not stealeth. At least they won't. Son Dorman said, at least they won't be cold in hell. It says buy 5, save 2%. Yeah, it's a ripoff, dude. They ain't gonna do that. Now, come on, we going to hell. I think I may be like if there's a hell, I think I'm going to be like one of the platoon leaders. So I'm going to get some favoritism. Those $40 units sold on Amazon are for those who live in places like NYC and mistakenly think that anything that is not instant is extremely complicated. Yeah, tree, $23 for 2 pots and a saucer place, a couple of bucks for hardware. Yeah. No. Did I give you guys the impression that I was going to buy this? If I did, let me take that back. Because, wow, I must have did give you guys the impression I buy. Because both of my chats are like, don't buy it, Tree. Don't buy it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Tree. Don't do it, money, nana. Ain't no mother, ain't no see, mommy, nana. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it. That shit is $50, including shipping. I'm not going to do it. Calm down. Okay? I'm not going to buy it. I'm just looking at it because I finally saw something that I know what we're going to do. I'm not going to buy it. Okay, look, they want us to move on from pottery. Okay, I guess you should write. Let's move on. All right, so here we go. Let's get on to some Christian Walker. Woo, child. Now let me tell you something about Christian Walker here. Okay. Now has he said something since then? We'll get to it in a minute. So listen, I told y'all I never embraced this boy because, and I don't mean to be. Hold on, I can't say something edgy, so I got to be really, really cool with these PC. I got to be PC when I say something. Yeah, not only Pottery Barn, but Hobby Lobby has them cheap too. The pots sites. We have a Hobby Lobby and a Michael's in my area. I can get a pot real cheap, easy. I can get this stuff. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. So there's that. What's up, Abe, baby? I look like I was leaning that way. You disappoint me, Dimitri. I would never disrespect my wallet like that. How dare you say that, Dimitri? Yeah, I can get, yeah, see, Abe said I can get cheap pots. I can get cheap pots. I ain't worried about, okay, I know I was looking like I was leaning into it, but I'm telling y'all should have heard me say $50, $40 plus $9.99 for shipping and handling. That's a big no. That's a no. Okay, that's a no. Not gonna do that. All right, listen. Hold on, I gotta be very PC, so I need some concentration. I need some concentration so I can be PC so they don't deplatform my black ass. I'll be very upset. All right, listen. The reason why I never got with Christian Walker is because I don't trust his kind. You know, the kind like Bubba Wallace, the kind like Juicy Smollett. You know what I'm saying? Who's another one? It's another one. 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 Hold on. Jamila. Okay. These people have issues. Okay. And people thought I didn't like Christian because he's flaming. Y'all forget I'm a mama hag. All right. I love gay boys. I got gay boys. I got my own little gay boy family, all right? Now, sometimes they need to get a little beaten, and sometimes I'm an absentee mama, but when I come around, they straighten their little asses up, okay? So I'm listen, obviously it's not his sexuality, absolutely not. But I can see that this boy is damaged goods. I also thought that he was grifting because how is it that you twerking in a video, okay, doing splits and talking about, you know, all this other stuff, and now you are just talking all conservative talking points? I was like, nah, dude, I'm not buying it. And I never embraced them, okay? Looks like I was on the right track because now he is upset because remember, Warnock is losing in the polls and popularity towards Hershel Walker. Hershel Walker, with his mushmouth self, not a fan of Mr. Mushmouth, but I'm like, hey, I'm going to be behind him because I'd rather him than wife beating Warnock. Although Hershel is beating his wives too, right? Oh. So here's the deal. They've been coming after him saying, hey, he forced a woman to get an abortion. I don't care. They said he owed child support. I don't care. They said he fathered all these kids. He was never there. I don't care. You guys got pedophiles on your team, okay? You got groomers. You're not in a position to sit up here and be the morality police. You understand me? Do you understand? They got groomers on their team. They got pedophiles. You can't. So what is the? So you mean to tell me he was not paying his child support? He had all these bastard kids. He was never in their lives, and he started beating up his one of his white wife. Compared to pedophilia, I'm like, okay, is anything else? I'm like, you can't see. Here's the deal. He ain't shit, but he ain't a Democrat. You guys are like, you guys want to mutilate kids. You want to groom kids. You want to make them dumb. You want to do all kind of horrific things to kids. You're not in a position to sit up here and tell me that Hershel Walker is not a good person. Hey, compared to you motherfuckers, he's a goddamn saint. But anyway, Mr. Christian Walker here decided that he wanted to take the time right before 5 weeks before the election to now go against his ain't shit father. I'm like, you always knew your father ain't shit. Now why? Why now? So here we go. Let's listen to this. Hold on, let me do this. I stayed silent for nearly 2 years as my whole life has been lied about publicly. I did one campaign event, then said I didn't want involvement. Don't you dare test my authenticity. Here is a full story. This fool. Black men, stop having babies with these white women. Unless they are a white woman like Clarence Thomas' wife. Boom! Headshot! Yes, I said it. Yeah, I don't see that white woman giving Clarence Thomas no problem. Y'all don't see that, do you? You know why? What's the difference between his mama and Clarence Thomas' wife? I'll tell you. She's a conservative. His mama is a libtard. What did I tell you? Who's the most evilest human being in the face of the earth? Excuse me, let me just say this again. Who's the most evil human being, the evilest human being in the world? There you go, Dixon. There you go, Cornelius Smear. There you go, Eric Sundorman, the native patriot. The most evilest human being in the world is white liberal women. And you all have, black men, have these biracial babies by these white liberal women. You're going to end up with problems. Bubba Wallace, mama, black, father. Okay, I'm not going to talk about him really quick because I'm going to get in trouble. But anyway, let's leave him out of it. But when I'm saying it, in this case, his mama is a liberal. So that's why, I'm just saying, I never embraced Christian, never. You guys used to want me to focus on that debate he had with Hassan Piker. I was like, yeah, he got one on Hassan, but I'm still not a fan of Christian. Okay, let's listen to this.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Hershel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent, lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What about your mama, though? Hold on. Hold on. You are kid number 3. So your mama ignored the first baby mama, the second baby mama. She thought she was going to be different. Now, don't get me wrong. Hershel Walker ain't shit either. But here's the deal. If you know you dealing with an ain't shit man and you open your legs to him, then you going to have an ain't shit child. I'm sorry. But I would never sell it I could, as soon as I find out, like if I was dating, right, in the past, and I met a guy who already had one baby mama, I'd be like, nah, that's okay. Especially if the baby is young. But then 2 of them, 2 baby mamas, and then you had another one afterwards. Child, dude, are you serious?
To me, family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values?
Do your mama take care about it?
Lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea.
Who the hell been calling this boy talking about something? Is this true about your daddy? Is this true about your daddy? We're not going to win the election. Hershel gonna win that election. Y'all don't listen. I'm in Georgia. This fool's in Los Angeles living it up in a nice daggone condo, okay? Gated community, okay? And his father live in a nice area in Alpharetta, okay? That's money too. So I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Something we gonna lose the election. How? So far, none of these white people care about. Listen, I'm sorry, but the white people down like, yes, you know, he got 4 kids by 4 different baby mamas. Isn't that normal for black men?
And you get her. And the kind that gets got money, not this baby kind that born and you got her. And you get her.
Isn't that the norm? No, Billy, they don't have that many baby mamas. What they do have baby mamas, though, aren't they? Isn't that? Listen, I'm sorry that those who have that committed sin cast first stone. I'd rather him than that boy Warnock. I don't want that Warnock in there. I want the Hershel Walker boy, you know what I'm saying? He looks so presentable, look very handsome, you know what I'm saying? Just as long as he don't talk, he be pretty. See, he the kind of black man that just need to just sit there and look pretty, don't talk about anything, you know what I'm saying? He look like he come from a good breed of slave, you know what I mean? So I don't know who the hell I'm called bullshit on other conservatives and other Republicans calling him, telling something. Is this true? Is this true? Is it? I'm calling cap. He's lying about that part. Because a lot of conservatives are not dealing with you because you're so flaming. And the thing about it is that I pick up grifter vibes from you, Christian.
Suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all. That's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day 1. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives.
I don't care. I don't care. I seriously, I really don't care. Because here's the deal. All that was done in the past. And you, how old? You 20-something years old? I don't care. Shit, I'm trying to convince these dodo heads to let these people have their damn abortions. I mean, I don't care. If your white mama was still giving it up to your silly daddy, then that's her fault. I don't understand. You play with a snake and now you're mad that it bit you. What? I don't understand this mentality. Yeah, he's at fault, but your mama's really the one at fault. I put more fault on your mom than I do Hershel Walker. So there's that. I don't care about this bullshit.
Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives.
I don't.
And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about Father Epps. I've talked about these issues because they've been close to me. Because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all the...
Oh my God. When I go out to my Beverly Hills coffee shop, I'm chased down a media when I can just go into my gated community and basically get away from them. I don't give a shit about rich people problems. This boy's rich. That daggone sweatshirt he's wearing right now, that sweatshirt costs more than probably my house. I don't care. I don't give a goddamn. You are rich, baby. Save me this blah, 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 blah. Your problems are just first world. Really, really, you know how they say first world problems? You really are dealing with first world problems here. I don't give a shit.
As we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning.
I'm happy to see white folks fight back. These Irish boys honoring their ancestors by fighting like their warrior ancestors did.
Who that, Nestor? He's in it. No, he's in his 20s. He had very good genetics that he got from his damn father. I gotta admit, the boy got good genetics. You can tell in his bone structure. Really, really awesome skin. He's 23, 22. He's in his early 20s. So yeah, he's just yeah. What Irish, hold on a second. You sent the link? Oh, you did? Okay, let me go get it.
As we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
I don't know if I can play this. Hold on, let me look at this. So a migrant from Africa stole an Irish boy's phone.
What are you doing? You're not big now in this boy's bitch.
Oh, wait a minute, I might can play this. Hold on, I gotta vet it, guys. Hold on a second.
Family, you don't. I leave you 10 feet in the grave, you cunt. Give me the phone. Relax.
Holy shit, this is so great! Oh my god! Oh my god, the Irish! Okay, hold on, guys. I can't play this clip. I'm gonna give you the link. Hold on, let me finish watching it though. This is beautiful.
I won't. Welcome to Ireland, man, yeah?
Don't fuck with them Irish, man.
Sasha. Give me the phone. You don't give the phone, you're getting round two.
No, it was on the floor. It was dropped down there. Logan picked it. Whose phone was dropped then?
Is it a big phone?
Ew, my dad, carry on.
Goddamn Irish boy. Hold on, let me give it to my YouTube chat. Guys, you're gonna have faith in Irish. The Irish is gonna save. Hold on a second. The Irish are gonna finally redeem all the white cuckery that's been going on. Oh, this is a glorious clip. Hold on a second. Let me give it to YouTube. Hold on a second. Goddamn Irish boy. Woo, that made me proud, honey. Oh my God, I feel so great. No, I'm not showing it because I can't show it. Remember, we got to be careful. I can't do those things on YouTube anymore, guys, okay? Till after the election, I got to be very, 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 I got to be very PC. But that was, That was glorious. Holy smacks. Holy smackaroonies. Wow. Oh, I just getting chills up in my spine whenever I see. But of course you're gonna see that from the Irish. The Irish don't take no shit. Irish ain't gonna take no shit. All right, where was we? All right, we got another one here. Sorry. Look, oh my God, my daggone estrogen levels just increased. Look, after watching that Irish get their phone back from the little, what happened was an African migrant stole a phone from a tiny little Irish guy. So the tiny little Irish guy went and got his big Irish brothers. And the Irish brothers also got their Irish friends. And they came over there and they handled that shit. Handled that shit like a boss. And guess what? They got the phone back. I'm like, oof. You just see, those are the type of clips I love. Those are the type of clips I absolutely love, okay? I can deal with those type of clips all day, every day, okay? Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, he did isn't that Sanuka? Guys, isn't this a Sanuka where you get on the top rope and then you do your elbow? What's Sanuka's first name? Is it Jimmy Sanuka? You get on the top rope. I used to watch wrestling when I was young, dude. What? Who here is in Generation X? Who here Generation X remember? Is it Jimmy Sanuka? I don't even know how to spell Sanuka. Randy Savage. Jimmy Superfly. There you go, Jethro. Jimmy Superfly Sanuka. Jimmy would get on the top rope in the ring. He'd go like this and go bam. God, I used to love that. I love Macho Man, but Jimmy Superfly Sanuka. Oh, I just love that character. I love me some Jimmy Superfly Sanuka though. Woo, boy. There you go, man. So, all right, let's get back to the guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to drop your testosterone level, everybody. We got to get back to the last video of this. Here we go.
And just 2 more things I have to address, and then I'm done with this buffoonery nutjob land. This is atrocious. People on the right are pulling up that I did a campaign event with my dad last year. They're saying, well, you supported them all last year and all this year. You look suspicious. No. You all have been calling me saying, why aren't you on the campaign trail with your dad? Why aren't you helping him out? This looks weird. You should go help him. And I've said to you calmly, I'm not getting involved. You don't know my family life. I did one event last year when we were told he was going to get ahead of his past and hold himself accountable. None of that happened. Everything's been a lie. So for me to tell you I'm not getting involved, and then you also be flooding my DMs and calling me saying, I didn't know all this about your dad, we're going to lose the Senate race. And then when I simply say, I'm done with the lies.
I don't see us losing the Senate race. You guys, you don't live in Georgia, baby. We don't like Warnock. Warnock took that position away from Purdue. No, sorry. He took that position away from that white woman. Sorry. It's the pajama boy who took it away from Purdue. Sorry. Pajama boy Ossoff took the position. There's another name I would call him, but I can't do that right now because I'm being surveilled and I'm being monitored, so we have to be on our best behavior there, chat. But the pajama boy took it away from Purdue. But no, Warnock took it away from that lame-ass white woman. Oh, God. And Hershel Walker is going to win. And that's the reason why they're coming out with all of these, with all these campaigns to sully his name. Now, yeah, that's her name, Kelly Loeffler. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. The thing about it is that it is damn. Listen, Warnock campaign is in trouble. They're in trouble. So therefore, that's why they're coming out hard against Warnock. I'm telling y'all how Georgians are. No, as long as he ain't do nothing sexually violating against some kids, he could have committed adultery. So what? He could have a whole bunch of bastard kids. That's normal for black people according to white people over here. He can sit up here and beat up his wife, which he hasn't really. You know what I'm saying? You guys are saying he's just womanizer. That's all he is, a womanizer. The red-blooded Georgians over here gonna be like, well, you know, he's a man. I'm not lying. That's what they're gonna say. He's a man. You know, a man's going to man. You know what I'm saying? He's just a slave to the. Well, I'm not saying slave as a derogatory term. I'm just saying he's just a slave to the flesh, as said in the Bible. No, you're not going to get. Listen, they hate Warnock more than they hate how your daddy was ain't shit daddy and ain't shit man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. Okay, all right, almost finished, guys. Almost finished.
You go, well, Christian looks suspicious. Excuse me? I haven't told one story about what I experienced with him. I'm just simply saying, don't lie. And then for certain political pundits to be pulling up old pictures I posted of my dad, thinking they can police and determine what my relationship with my dad was. If you want to pull stuff up, I'll pull stuff up. Don't try me. Don't test my authenticity. All of this has been a lie, and you've known it. You've known. So don't you dare. And then to the left, who says, well, he did all this to your mom, and you were still with them, and you know, that's weird. You know nothing about my life. My parents went through a dirty divorce. I went through a lot as a child, and you don't know anything. You don't know the ebbs and flows of our relationship. Nobody knows anything. So for everyone making these wild theories and whatever, that's crazy. This is about a bunch of lies. Again, if I had an issue with whatever, I could have ended this day. Well, that's not my intention. My intention is don't lie about your life at the expense of me, my mom, and all of the people that you've affected throughout your life. You don't get to pretend you're some moral family guy. You don't get to pretend all these things. Talk policy, talk normal. Do not lie.
Okay, let me see. Has he updated this? Because this happened this happened yesterday, right? So I told you, man, I don't fuck with these type of people. Excuse me. They just, So what is this? Okay, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So he hasn't posted up anything. He hasn't posted up anything since then. Wear a condom, damn. Hey, we're not the side you need to tell that to. Listen, I'm sorry. If you want to preach wear a condom, there are two communities you need to preach that to. The black community and the gay community. Okay? You telling that to conservatives with that don't apply to us. That don't apply to us. The people with the highest STD, the communities with the highest STDs, okay, and unprotected and unplanned pregnancies. What was that noise? Hold on a second. And unplanned pregnancies, that's who you need to talk about wear a condom to. Nestor, $2. What did you say, Nestor? Hold on a second. To be honest, Christian Walker saying this in October seems artificial and It is! This ain't by no coincidence. The insert curse words just wants his fame and October surprise. Exactly. This was planned. This was planned. That's why I didn't get attached to. I'm like, I don't fuck with no Christian Walker. I don't deal with him. No. So of course, you know, on my this is what I said on my Twitter. This is what I said on my Twitter. I said, can you guys see this? This is so fucking correct. This is so fucking funny. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what I said. Hershel Walker may be a womanizer, absentee father, and a mush mouth child support dodger, but at least he ain't no Democrat. Georgia will unseat Warnock and replace him with Walker. Oh, and Stacey Abrams is going to lose again. Now that's ultra mega. So, so I'm not worried, dude. I ain't worried. I ain't scared. Like, y'all just, I don't understand. You understand that the more you go against this man, the more he's going to have some people vote for him. I think people just don't know Georgians. This is the reason why y'all thought that, oh yeah, Trump's going to get Kemp out of the office. No, hell he ain't. I was like, y'all don't know who the hell y'all done. We ain't California. We ain't New York. We ain't Texas. Y'all don't run shit over here. We got our own rules. Hell, that's reason why everybody Trump endorsed laws, because you don't tell us what the fuck to do. And right now, the fact that this happened, now you know more. You just gave I'm telling you, listen. They done increased more votes for Hershel Walker, and they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. I can see a typical Southern White House now. And that I can see Clarissa. No, that's Clarissa's too bad. It's too black. Miss Marianne, okay, Miss Marianne and Jethro, like Jethro in my chat. Miss Marianne gonna come into her husband and say, Jethro, did you hear what they doing to that poor boy Hershel Walker? Hey, isn't that the football player? He's about to run for a Senate, isn't he? Yes, sir. And they trying to defame him. What they done say about the boy? They done say he got all these babies by these women. They call them baby mamas now. And that he ain't never married them except for one. And that he just didn't pay child support. And he was not a good father because he wasn't there. Well, isn't that typical in the black community? I don't understand what you're telling me that's any different than the norm. Well, see, he's supposed to be conservative and run as a Republican. Oh, well, who he running against? He's running against a black man who hates us, told his congregation, who's also black, that the white man is the devil and that we owe them reparations. Holy Jesus God Christ! And he's going to be running for Senate too? Yes, sir. And that's the reason why we got to make sure we put Hershel Walker in there and not that old evil black racist who don't like us. And guess what? He done beat his wife. Done beat his wife! Lord have mercy. They put anybody out there. Well, let me tell you something. We don't got that much to choose from. So I will choose the lesser problematic black. They both seems to be missing some moral fiber, but we would take the better of the black versus the other one, and that's the one with the R on it. Come on here, mama, let's go out there and campaign for the Hershel Walker boy. gonna, no. And y'all think y'all scared now. What y'all think this, what you did this, you think this is gonna stop here from winning? Child, please. All I had to do, I'm taking credit because I was the one, I kept telling Georges, I said, Trump, that's not backing him. Trump's not backing him. Trump's not backing him. You guys can vote for him. We don't need Warnock racist ass in there. And Warnock is racist. I'm not making that part up. Warnock does not like white people. So I'm telling you, we want Herschel Walker. Obviously, Herschel Walker loved white people because he done had 2 white women that he had babies. Wait a minute. No, I think his first wife is black. No, the first baby mama is black. Shit, let me fact check myself. Herschel Walker loves some white women, so you ain't got to worry about him saying something racist about white people. The women who had babies by Herschel Walker. Let's see if I can get a picture of all these women. Okay, white. Why? Okay, I'm not seeing any dark ones in here. Y'all want to see it with me? Hold on a second. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Hold on, I'm showing you what I'm looking at. Let me go over here so you can look at it with me. I thought one of them was black. White, groupies, white. Who's this? What is she? Cynthia Grossman? Cynthia Grossman? What the fuck is she? I don't know what she is. Boy, she has some bad work done. Girl, lay off of the... What is this is making her eyes like this? Hold on a second. Let's look at another picture of Cynthia Grossman. Okay, she's white. She just got heavily tanned. Dude! So he never had a baby by any black. I thought the first woman was black. I was wrong. No. Okay. Look like all of Herschel Walker's women were white or is white. Okay. Alrighty then. Graves' disease caused eyes bulging. Oh, okay, Anna. Maybe she has that. Oh, Keffels is fucking trending. She's trending because of excuse me. This person is trending because they got rid of Nick Rekieta. You threatened to line me up against the wall and shoot me. This is a lie. This person lies so much. Nick Rekieta never say that. And then dox all my followers who sent complaints about your conduct to the Minnesota Bar Association. That also is a lie. Remember I told you Nick was going to read those complaints, but he was not going to read their name and the address? That is... You cannot have somebody this idiotic and mentally deranged have this much power. Here's Rick Rekieta law threatening to use his platform to dox people. How come you can't play the video? People who filed ethic complaints against him. Is the VOD and the timestamp so you can see it on your platform? I bet you that's not what he said. These people lie so much. Look at this. Let me see. I bet you that's not, because I remember him talking about it. Okay, here we go. This right here says, have you seen this? When I reported on one of his videos, YouTube denied something was wrong. Seems they changed their mind. And this is the moment he got banned. Ooh, can I play this? Okay, I'm not gonna play this. I'm so paranoid right now, guys. I'll give you the link. Well, it's on YouTube.
Haley's comment, this is a clown show and a mockery for the victims.
Hold on. I don't want to play. I'm so paranoid. Here, I'll give you guys the link. I'll give you the link. I can't. I gotta play it safe because of these people now. Hold on. Let me give it to. Okay. Hold on, YouTube chat. Let me give it to you too. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I know this is because if I play it and he says something that they can twist and turn around, then exactly this is what they can do. I hate this person so much. This person would definitely have me killed because I'm the wrong type of black.
I'm trying to figure out how I feel about PSYOPs, but until I come to a concrete conclusion about them, I do support some level of PSYOPing on Twitter. When you see some of these people that are turning against Keffals and you see them saying, you know, like, wow, she seems really mean, don't jump in there and be like, yeah, we told you the whole time, you fucking idiot. Yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. Instead, you should be like, oh, yeah, like, you know, I'm part of the trans community for 10 years, and yeah, I definitely have noticed that Keffals is getting really strange. I lightly support shit like that. Lightly, okay? Don't go full PSYOP, but like a little bit, I think.
Is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? Okay, thanks, Steven. The man is mad lad and is filing his public ethic complaints from 45 plus people that just came on his local page and 20K members to review for research purposes. Get wrecked. God, I want to play with. I want to see what he's saying, but I'm afraid they're gonna. If he say something, here, I'll give you guys a link to this. I'll give you the link to this. I really want to see what.
I got a super chat.
I really want to see what he's saying, but I'm afraid to play it. You know what I probably will do? I probably should end the YouTube stream. Nick, let me tell you something. I gotta tell you something funny. Let me read your super chat. Here's some money towards the pot heaters. Didn't Trump support Walker? Yes, and that's the reason why we wanted him to stop so that he can win. I thought they were pretty tight. They are. I don't know. Have a good night, sweetie. Okay. Let me tell y'all something in reference to Trump and Walker. And a lot of you guys are new, so you don't understand. We are mad at Trump here in Georgia, okay? Don't get me wrong. When Trump has a rally here, he doesn't have a huge showing, but he does have a good audience, right? Every person that Trump has endorsed, we purposely did not vote for them. even when it was our beloved Purdue. The reason is because we take it personally. Trump did two things that pissed us off. When he came down here during 2017, the NRA convention, we had a gun convention by the NRA. He came down here and spoke to all of us, and he said to our face, "Don't worry about your gun rights. I will protect them. Please put your faith in me. Believe me, your gun rights. Nobody loves your gun rights. I got your gun rights." So we believed him. Next thing you know, he came up with the bump stock ban. Then he came up with the First Step Act, letting criminals out of the jail. Then he turned around and wanted to censor. I keep doing this. Silencers is also not compressors, but I always black out on this one. Help me. Suppressors. I do that every time. Thank you, Abe. Suppressors. Then he wants to ban suppressors, right? Then he sit up here and supports red flag law. He is on 2 different videos talking about something. Take the guns and then they have to show up for court. We were like, fuck that. This motherfucker is the worst goddamn Second Amendment president we have ever had. We were done with his ass. And then the last straw was he came out talking about some, "You got your freedom, get the shot. You got the freedom. I was the first to bring it out in 3 months." That's nothing to brag about. So then we as a collective was like, you know what? Fuck Trump. Don't get me wrong. We're going to vote for him in 2024, but fuck his power. He don't have no power. He has 0 power in Georgia. Trump had 6 candidates that he was supporting, and they all lost on purpose because his name was behind them. So he was heavy behind Walker. He was hardcore around Walker. Finally, he was endorsing Walker, bringing Walker on stage and having appearance by him. And guess what? Walker was losing in the polls. They was going to get Warnock. Warnock looked like he was about to win a second term based upon the polls. Finally, one of his fucking advisories said, "Mr. President, I think you need to leave Walker alone and leave Georgia alone. They pissed at you right now because you were lying, motherfucker, when it comes to the Second Amendment, right? And they got a grudge against you. So I think you're going to have to stay away from Walker and don't associate yourself with him so that he can basically have a fighting chance to beat Warnock." I love Georgia. What's going on with Georgia? I love Georgia. They got, what is it? Okay, I'll stay away from Walker. All of a sudden, Trump stopped showing up for Walker, stopped talking about Walker. Walker stopped talking about him. And guess what? His approval rating started to prove. And now he is a guaranteed win unless something bad happens. But right now, he is so far ahead in winning. That's the reason why Warnock and the Democrats are trying to sully his name, trying to trash him, because he looks like it's going to be a sure win. Once Trump let go of endorsing him, then you had the conservatives, the right-wingers like myself, starting to back up Walker. That's how it works here in Georgia. Everybody that Trump has endorsed has won their election except in Georgia, because we don't play that shit. When you come down here and tell us to our face that you're going to basically protect the Second Amendment, we expect you to do that shit. We don't expect you to release criminals, to cater to the black community, and we damn sure don't expect you to promote the jab. When our state did not have a mask mandate and we didn't have a vaccine mandate because of Kemp, we're not getting rid of Kemp because he ain't do what the fuck you wanted to do. I just saw the first Nick vid of all the video shows as the exact moment he got kicked off. Yeah, I just sent the link. So that's what happened. That's what happened with Walker. And that's what goes on in Georgia. You know how Florida is a different state? Like, that's how it is with Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Trump ain't got no power here in Georgia. We do our own thing. And that's the reason why Walker is going to win, is because they're triggering, they're digging up all his past dirt and all his past stuff with women. We don't care. Walker is racist. Walker hates white people, and Walker beats his wife. We don't care about no daggone Hershel Walker having all these baby mamas ain't paying no child support. Okay. So we don't care about that. So Nick, let me tell you something. I think Trump got more second A's towards the end. He ain't get shit. He did not give no more Second Amendments. Stop lying, Nick. You cannot be for the red flag law, then wanna ban suppressors because some fucking mass shooter used them, and then sit up here and ban the bump stock because you don't like the fact that the liberals are blaming you for what happened in Las Vegas, and then allow the ATF to redefine what an accessory on a rifle is. Nah, he ain't do nothing. So stop. What I tell you about dick sucking Trump in here in my daggone chat? I told you, no dick sucking in my daggone chat. When he does wrong, you need to daggone hold people accountable. This ain't the black community. We hold people accountable for the shit they do. I know some of y'all are about to leave. Thank you. Good night. We about to leave in about 10 minutes. So you shut your butt down. Like, you know what? Here's the deal. I had a woman, she sent me an email because I punished everybody and because of your ass. And she said, Tree, you're such a strict teacher. She said, I was really enjoying that speech by Trump, but because the Nick guy made you mad, that you decided to punish all of us because he was the one who was kept making excuses. And I felt like I was in high school again, where we basically was mad at the student that wouldn't allow us to have free time. She was mad at your ass. He let pistol braces be shouldered, which was awesome. Trump ain't let nothing. Stop lying. He ain't do shit. I don't even know what you talking about with no pistol braces. Pistol braces were not outlawed. Nick, pistol braces were outlawed. That pistol braces were against the law. See, Nick be making shit up, guys. That's what I'm saying. See, that's why I don't like your ass. I should time your bitch ass out because this is what you do. See, I knew they wasn't against the law. So you sit up here and tell me something. See, it would have been against the law if it was by... Shut your bitch ass up. Every time you suck Trump's dick, to come from his fucking body just makes you stupid. You come in here and you start being stupid again. And then I gotta check your ass and catch you in a fucking lie. Stop it. Take the Cheeto cock out your mouth, okay? We are not dick suckers in here. You did. You tried to give him credit for some fucking... I knew they wasn't goddamn banned. Shut up. Shut up about it. If you ain't gonna sit up here and hold him accountable... If you ain't gonna sit up here and hold him accountable for the shit he has done against the Second Amendment, I don't want to hear about all this other fictitious shit that you say he did, which he didn't do, and Biden might have done. Shut up. Obama didn't fuck with the Second Amendment more than Trump is. So I'm sorry. And until you talk about that, I don't want to hear about all this fucking fictitious shit you talking about with Trump. They were not against the law, Nick. That's the thing. And when I ask you were they against the law, you go, no, but Biden couldn't make it against the law. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Shut the fuck up. Here's the deal. You're okay with him basically fucking with the Second Amendment. You're okay with him being pro red flag laws. You're okay with him wanting to ban suppressors. I don't give a fuck about Biden. Biden is a fucking demon rat. So I don't give a fuck. And Biden, no. How can Biden try to ban them when Trump was in office, idiot? Ooh, hold on. You making me mad, Nick. I'm about to put you in timeout. How the fuck can Biden ban something when Trump was in office? I'm about to put you in timeout because now you sounding like a retard. Until you sit up here, Nick, I want you to shut the fuck up and tell me, make him, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You are not mentioning that Trump supports red flag laws. Trump supports red flag laws. I want to hear your monkey ass sit up here and say, you disavow Trump actions about supporting red flag laws. That's what I fucking want to hear you say. All you talking is you just talking out your ass. I want to hear you sit up here and say this because you keep talking about other bullshit. Nick don't mean Dimitri. No, you Dimitri trying to take up for Nick. Dude, this is the reason why I hate the fucking pirate. I hate the fucking pirate because the pirate loves red flag laws. He loves red flag laws. The pirate loves fucking red flag laws. And you know who else loves red flag laws? Trump. So if you ain't gonna talk about that shit, I don't give a fuck all this fantasy stuff you're talking about. Yeah, every politician that supports, okay, I'm putting you in timeout because I told you to, and you lied. DeSantis does not like no red flag laws. But here's the deal. I put you in timeout because I told you to call Trump out for supporting red flag laws and you deflected. You acting like a liberal. Now I checked your fucking ass and I put you in timeout. When I ask you to disavow somebody and you come and deflect, that means you being bitch made. Now I don't know if you need to goddamn take some damn steroids or some testosterone to man up, but when I tell you to do something, I expect you to do it. If you don't sit up here and call Trump out for supporting red flag laws, I don't want to hear your shit fucking ass to support him on nothing. See, this is the difference between me and your bitch ass. I can like President Trump. I will vote for President Trump, but I will call him out and make him accountable for the fuck shit that he did. And when you can't even fathom to type out the words, okay, yeah, Trump supporting the red flag laws is bitch made, or I don't support Trump supporting red flag laws. If you can't even come to that, then you're a cultist. And I'm just going to say this. I don't want cultists in my chat. I can't stand cultists because cultists have this right here. They don't see from the left and the right. Cultists will also get you killed because they can't think outside the box. I would never want somebody who is so fucking hypnotized by Trump that you never see him. In other words, you're looking at Trump like a god because you will not judge him. You don't judge God, but you do judge. You're supposed to judge man, and you are idolizing and making Trump into a deity because when I asked your fucking bitch ass, hey, call Trump out for supporting red flag laws, you refused to do it. As a matter of fact, I never seen you criticize anything Trump did. We cannot expect anything better from our politicians until we call them out. Notice how Trump don't talk about the jab anymore. You know how come he doesn't talk about the jab anymore? Because we criticized him. We called him out. We booed his ass every time he brought it up. If it was up to people like you, he would still be talking about the jab is the best thing ever. Go get the jab. You got your freedom. You got your freedom. Because you be like, yes, the jab. Yes, the jab. Get your vaccines. Yes, because Trump is the first one to make it out. No. You can only make somebody better when you tell them when they're fucking up. And you're the type of man to sit up here and tell nobody when they're fucking up. And that makes you a piece of shit. I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. Call them out. Call them out. Because if you can't criticize Trump, I don't want to hear shit from you. You can save all that dick sucking for everybody else's channel. This ain't the channel for it. Okay. I hate that. I really, really hate that. That shit pisses me off to no end when you have cultists sit up here and never. And you know why I don't like that? Because if I do something fucked up, you guys ain't gonna call my ass out. That don't make no fucking sense. I want to be held accountable for the fucking shit I do. And if you won't hold him, and I'm serious when I say that's a God complex, you should never worship man and be afraid to, and I'm not a Christian, I'm a fucking heathen. You want to sit up here and you afraid to judge man. That means you're worshiping man. And let me tell you something, from my understanding of the Bible, God is a jealous God, okay? And there shall never be any false idols before he. So you better get your act together. Okay. Woo! All right, here we go. Yeah, I don't like no ass kissing. Okay. All right, guys, listen. I'm about to, I don't know if I'm gonna do a treetop news. I think I will. Did anything happen? No, Abe, we were sitting here singing Kumbaya. We love Trump. We love Trump, my lord. Kumbaya. Trump don't do no wrong. Kumbaya. He is sinless. Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, Trump's the greatest. All right, guys, I think I will do a treetop news. There's a lot to talk about. We never got a chance to talk about that goddamn commie that went to the Trump rally, and I got his video, but shit, I just haven't. We'll do it next time. We'll do it probably this Sunday. Excuse me. All right, guys, I gotta go. I want to go and check out. Please go. I'm gonna go to my Twitter and I'm gonna tweet out about Nick Rekieta. Go to your Twitter and do the same thing. And then I also want you to. I want you to go to his locals. I told you I was gonna sign up for locals anyway to have that as another platform for me to stream. Well, not stream, to another platform to have a community. So if you all are going over there, I'm just going to go over there as well. I probably will sign up tomorrow, but let's get the word out. Let's hope that we can get his channel back. Nick is one of the good guys. Y'all know I don't get along with a lot of people, but I really do like Nick Rekieta. I really do like him. So let's see if we can get him back on YouTube, okay? All right. Gotta go. Love ya. Love ya. Even stupid Nick. Love him too. He just retarded. He can't help himself. He likes Trump too much. All right, guys. I gotta go. Love ya. Mean it. I'll see you guys on the live stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later, taters.